In Sibelius, we often call the escape key your best friend. Escape stops all action and cancels or deselects everything in your score. When combined with undo, the two commands can get you out of whatever trouble you've gotten yourself into. If you've been participating in my click and drag on everything exercise, you may have ended up pressing keys or engaging functions of the software that, at least for now, may have gotten you into a potentially confusing situation. For example, you can easily end up in note input mode, unable to click and drag on anything in the score because you start inputting notes everywhere. I assure you this is perfectly normal and absolutely wonderful once you know how you got into this mess. But for now, when things like this happen and you're not sure why, your first reaction should always be to escape to stop all action. Actually, when using escape, it's best to get into the habit of tapping the key twice to ensure that you completely stop all action and clear all selections in your score. After escaping out, you'll return Sibelius to its default behavior. In this case, I can begin clicking and dragging on objects again in the score. You can also undo to step your score backward action by action to a point where you'd like to restart from. To undo, use the shortcut Command-Z on Mac or Control-Z on Windows. Sibelius is unique in that it will undo through your selection process. As you undo, you'll be able to see every step that you've taken and every selection that you've made. Sometimes if you undo too many steps, then you can redo using the shortcut Command-Y on Mac or Control-Y on Windows. The undo and redo shortcuts can also be held down for speed. I'm going to go ahead and hold down Command-Z, and this takes me all the way back to the very beginning of my score. Sometimes when there are no more actions left to undo, a dialog box may appear to let you know. Now, if shortcuts are not your forte, Mac systems have undo and redo options, including an undo and redo history window in the Edit menu at the very, very top of the screen. Windows systems have undo and redo buttons available in the Quick Access toolbar. It's a mini toolbar that appears in the upper left-hand corner of the score's title bar, and that also provides quick access for saving. You can access the undo history and redo history menus on Windows systems by clicking on the disclosure triangles that are adjacent to the undo and redo buttons in that quick access toolbar. Sibelius has virtually limitless numbers of undo, up to 30,000 to be precise. To set the approximate number of undo steps on your system, you can visit the Other page of Preferences. It's located at the File tab, down toward the bottom, Preferences. And when that opens, you'll want to go to the Other page. Right here in the middle, there's an area for undo. You can change the number of undo steps if you'd like, although I don't know why you wouldn't just set it to 30,000 and leave it there. So that's all you'll need to know for now about escaping, undoing, and redoing. I'm going to go ahead and click OK to save my changes in Preferences. And I recommend spending some more time exploring the score page now and clicking and dragging on everything until you feel confident about your clicking and good about getting yourself out of any trouble you may get yourself into.